Could a story with trees that fight and a lion that speak ever be told on stage?
So, you're the puppet master, correct?
That's me, the puppet master, yep.
How many are we seeing on stage from you in Prince Caspian?
There are 7, but gray area of what would you define as a puppet, right? Because we have 2 of our 3 trees are on stilts and they're all walking around with all kinds of tree ornamentation. Some people would say, oh, that's just a costume, or it's a suit, it's not a puppet. We call them puppets. So total, we'll say that there's 7.
7. What's special to you about this particular production?
This is very special because every time that we revisit one of our productions at the Logos Theater, we always seek to do better and to strive for more. So that bringing it back brings us a new opportunity to do more and do better. So we've introduced 2 new characters to this show. Both of them are full-size bear puppets. One is friendly, one not so friendly. But just to see those come to fruition, that's really exciting as far as the puppet element of bringing Caspian. But I just love the Chronicles of Narnia because of the fantasy with the truth tied into it. And that is just so powerfully brought out in the story of Prince Caspian. There's a lot of different arcs that different characters go through with so much depth and meaning to them. If you're willing to dig, you'll really find that there's a lot there. And this story, it just has a lot to bring to so many different people and groups that I'm excited to be bringing it alive every night.
What theme touches you the most?
We just finished one production, and I'd say the thing that really got me the most today, I have the privilege of operating the head of Aslan, and of course that represents Jesus Christ. So getting into character is really fun. You just sit down and meditate and pray to the Lord and get in the Word. But the thing that was really hitting me today is there's a line that Aslan has with Peter. And it's when Peter has not been seeing Aslan, his faith has been wavering, and then finally he sees, and he's immediately humbled, and he falls down to his knees in front of Aslan. He says, "Oh Aslan, I'm so glad, and I'm so sorry. I've been leading them wrong from the beginning." And that just hit me. I'm stepping in the role of a father. I've got a lot of people under me in my department where I'm in a position of leadership. And it just hit me in such a way of like, God, please, may I not ever find myself in a position where I feel like I've been leading people just in the wrong way. May we not be leaders leading people in the wrong direction. May we lead people to the truth of Christ.
Nice. What is it like being able to play Aslan?
I mean, play Aslan. I'm one of 3 on the team for operating the puppet. And then beyond that, we have an incredible voice by the founder of our ministry, Dr. Chavers. He did the recordings for all of Aslan, so those lines are from him every night. So it's really the 4 of us, along with the young lady in the booth that's actually hitting the cues. We all kind of work together to bring the character in. But it's just a privilege to be a part of that team of bringing this character to life, because every decision that we make on stage has the potential to change somebody's eternal destiny. And that's just, it's a weight, but it's also a joy to think, I can do all this for my own glory. Look at how good I am at moving this puppet. Or I can really serve right now, serve this story, serve this message, serve this character, and serve this audience so that people's lives can be changed. And that's an incredible privilege.
What happened to your life to bring you to this ministry and what you're doing now?
It's a long story, but to put it in a nutshell, I was on a very wrong trajectory of rejecting God. I was taught a lot of Christ, truth, salvation, all these different things, and I was really turning my back on a lot of it, and I'd gotten in a lot of trouble as a young man with substance abuse, immoral relationships, drinking, drugs, partying. It was just, and I'd gotten involved in the ministry indirectly from being in school and the participations that the ministry had with our school and drama programs. Well, fast forward a year, and I'm at a pivotal moment where God smacked me upside the head, much like Paul on the road to Damascus. And I really got exposed to the lifestyle I was living. Everybody saw, the curtain was drawn back, and here's who Justin really is. Oh wow, he's not this good Christian kid. And my life was just kind of up in the air. And part of that story was I felt like God was trying to get my attention, so I said, fine, I'll go to church. Went to a church service that Nicole Stratton didn't even attend, and yet she was at this church service that night, randomly, and I'm walking out randomly, having just been expelled from school, and she sees me and goes, hey, aren't you Justin Swain? She said, hey, I would like for you to come and audition for a show that we're doing. I heard that you're no longer at your school, but you're homeschooled. We do the same camps we did with you guys, but for homeschoolers. Why don't you come audition tomorrow night? sure, I've got nothing else going on. Just got kicked out of school. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And I'm in this weird in-between phase of what do I do? So I felt like that was the God of the universe seeing me and saying, I do see you. I do know you. Go, give it a try.
What's your prayer nightly when this production hits the stage? What are you asking God to do?
As long as in my heart I am giving my best, my 5 loaves and my 2 fish unto my Lord, and doing what I can and doing my part and being obedient to him, then I know I can claim that it's not going to be returning void. And who knows, when we stand before our Maker, I'm going to see all kinds of lives that are more or less a ripple, not a direct impact maybe, but just another thread in the tapestry that he's been weaving, but that I've been a part in their trajectory. That's the prayer that each night, that God, what we are doing now would change somebody's life.